Hello, my name is Peter and this is German style cooking. Today I'll show you how to make sauerkraut. For traditional German sauerkraut you only need 3 ingredients: white cabbage, salt and buttermilk. Anyhow, you can skip the buttermilk if you're on a vegan diet. The only thing which will change is that it takes a little bit longer until the fermentation starts. First of all, we need a vessel for our fermentation. You can use such a special clay pot with an integrated water seal and stones to keep the sauerkraut from floating above, or if you don't have one, you can just use a simple jar. Now we start cleaning our cabbage. It's not necessary to flush it with water. We just have to remove the outer leaves, cut it in half and take out the stalk. Additionally, we need to keep some of the big leaves to cover the sauerkraut later on. Once we are done with the cleaning, we start cutting our white cabbage. You can do this either with a machine or by hand. The size you would do for coleslaw is the perfect size for sauerkraut as well. Once done with the cutting, weigh your cut sauerkraut and take 2% of it in salt. For the buttermilk, just double the amount of the salt. While cutting all the sauerkraut, you can already prepare the stones from the clay pot. Therefore, just add them in a pot with boiling water, keep them boiling for 10 to 15 minutes, and then let them cool down. Now the fun part starts. We have to mash our sauerkraut together with the salt and the buttermilk in our clay pot. First we put a layer of sauerkraut in our pot, add some salt and start to stamp it with a wooden tamper or our fists until a liquid starts to build up. We continue this process until all our kraut, our salt and our buttermilk is inside. Important is that we have a lot of liquid. If you don't have enough liquid, keep on stamping. Once we are done, we clean our vessel on the outside, cover the kraut with the whole kraut leaves and put our disinfected stones on top. It's important that we have enough liquid inside our pot that the stones are completely covered. Once the stones are covered with liquid, we will remove the floating cabbage and let the cat inspect our work. Looks like he is satisfied. Now we can put our vessel in a cold place, fill the water log with salt water, close it, and let the magic happen. The fermentation will take approximately 4 weeks. Now, 4 weeks later, it's time to taste our sauerkraut. Don't worry about the white stuff on the outside, it's no mold, it's just the salt from the salt water from the airlock. Just remove it, open the lid, take out the stones, remove the whole leaves, and take out sauerkraut as much as you want. Afterwards, put back the whole leaves, cover them again with the stones, and close your vessel. It is super important at this stage that you are working with really clean hands and best disinfect all your tools before using them. You can keep the sauerkraut in the clay pot for the whole winter season. Just keep it on a cool place, and always when you want to have some fresh sauerkraut, open the pot, take the amount you want, and that's it. To finalize the kraut, you just have to boil it now for about 40 minutes and your self-made sauerkraut is ready. You can eat it with some mashed potatoes and sausages, like here, or you check out our recipe for German crust roast, which I will link you in the corner.